Hello everyone, welcome to one more video about this topic, Java testing. If you don't know me, my name is Gilberto, I'm a software engineer and you are in the Selfish Engineer. Here I share what I'm learning. In this case, I'm recycling one knowledge that I have, that is how to test applications. In this case, Java applications, okay? And today we will discuss testing pyramid. It's very basic, a pretty basic topic, but it is very relevant when we are thinking about how to test application. Because here we can see that we have three main types of tests. That is unit test. Here, unit test, integration test, and end-to-end test, or if you prefer, UI testing. Okay, what's the difference between each one? As I have explained to you in the previous videos, unit test is about my method test that will test only one method, and it will not test the dependencies, the integrations that I have in my application, like database, other APIs, and things like that. So to do it, we will need to mock these dependencies. It's very common. For it, we will learn how to use mockit. Calm down. We will see the code in the next videos. Just wait and try to understand, to absorb what I'm explaining to you. Other thing that this pyramid says for us is that the quantity that we will have in our application. The unit test is the most cheap in terms of infrastructure, in terms of performance, and things like that. So you have a bunch of unit tests, okay, to cover our application. And then we will have integration test, because there is a problem with unit test. I need to test if my function will return the expected result if working with or together with other function or the API, with retrieving data from the database and things like that. Because of it, we have integration tests. In this case, we will not use mocks. We will try to only inform the inputs to my method. I'm still looking to my code, so I have what is the name of my method and this type of things, these stuffs. And then I'll check if the result that I got is the expected result. That's the goal. Okay. So if in an integration test I already have the tests in dependencies, why I need the end-to-end test? Because the end-to-end test will test the whole workflow, the whole process. For example, in the integration test, generally I'm test only the API. It's very common. I'm generally calling my API, informing some data, and expecting a result of this API. And this API will do a lot of things. Go to other API to retrieve some data, go to database, put some info in some query, and these stuffs. The end-to-end, I will put data simulating a user. I will be intended to be a user, inputting some data, and getting the result. Therefore, you can correctly imagine that this is the most expensive test, and because of it, it is the lower quantity of tests that we will have in our application, because we will need to have up our infrastructure to do this type of test. Okay. So that's it. I hope you have enjoyed this class. It's very essential for our next classes. Okay. Bye.